It's the second half.
Nobody say it.
Fucking
We
finally.
made it.
Oh, and wow. Unlucky for him. One badly hurt player and one still KO'd blitzer. And it's my drive. So now I get to do stuff.
I'm gonna ban everybody in the chat saying welcome to the second half.
Wow.
Well, you said it, so are you going to ban yourself?
You didn't say it in
yeah.
the chat though.
Well,
Why,
even
why
worse,
do you
he
want to
said
ban
it in the
people saying
stream.
welcome to the second half? Someone's getting... I don't know what's going on
Someone's
around here
getting mad.
Yeah, someone's just angry that they didn't get there first.
No. Shut up.
Ninja Phil agrees.
You can ban him.
No, you
Ban him.
can't.
You got a reason to ban him, but not everyone else.
Okay, now it's just starting to look like a stream chat.
We need more kappa.
cKnoor.
Yes.
Kavara has come up with the genius idea
What?
of giving the thrower a passing skill when he levels up
What?
in the form of accurate.
Wow. That is an amazing idea.
If that guy gets one more level up,
Yeah.
which is pretty likely
Yeah,
considering
he's only 2
only
touchdowns
6.
away.
Yeah. I think that Kavara is right. Like, he's actually just probably going to be the best thrower he can be.
Unfortunately, he's currently disappeared. I think.
Nice. Is that because you touched a man?
Yeah.
I think he just
Apparently.
He
So-
clicked on him to.
He needs either accurate or nerves of steel, and probably accurate because you tend to not let him get mobbed.
Yeah.
One of these days, cKnoor won't touch his players inappropriately.
No, that's probably never gonna happen. That's the thing. Like, I will never remember not to touch them because it's. Why would you? Such a dumb thing.
Because they disappear
No.
every game.
Okay, let's spread out, considering we have more players, and I don't know where my thrower is. Let's see though. Yeah, plus strength guy in the. No, let's put him over here actually.
Oh no.
Yep. No.
We've got fan art. Let's have a look at this.
There we go. He was in the back all along. Now the kick's gonna come over
What are you
here.
doing there in the back, idiot?
He's doing the ninja thing.
What's going on with the red chair?
Quick snap.
What?
Pixie did some
Oh, right, yeah,
full
yeah.
fan art. I will link it to cKnoor so he can see it and add it to hell. Whatever it is he does with these things.
I put them on the Facebook.
I like it.
I think he burns them for
Facebook
fuel.
is hell.
It's hell for gamers. Okay, good. I'm gonna blitz this blitzer here, because I have a chance to blitz someone, and he's got guard, and if I can get rid of him, because I think the other guard guy, yeah, he's lying down over there. So if I can get rid of him, that would be really good. But that's not gonna happen if I do stuff like that. So instead, he gets to stand next to that guy. And I'm gonna keep moving click click broom down here. The main reason isn't I'm not really looking to score in 2 turns. That said though, I am looking to pressure enough that he's gonna have to split up his forces. so that he doesn't know if I'm gonna score or not.
I think he can guess you.
Nobody expects you to score.
Or rather, let me rephrase it: score in 2 turns.
Alright.
Because as we proved in the first half, this guy can pass from basically anywhere.
I wouldn't say Elf Ball's far more fun than Murder Ball.
I would.
I enjoy killing people.
Once
They're
because
fun in
it's
different
easier.
ways. They're fun in different ways, but one of them actually wins you the game.
Yeah. I mean,
And
there's,
that's
Killing
cooler.
somebody is winning.
there's nothing wrong with Murder Ball, but it's it's pretty straightforward to beat in a way. It's not that hard to figure out what people are gonna do. So it's pretty easy to counter, just like when you're playing against dwarfs.
They're gonna punch you.
Yeah, it's not like he's gonna put his dude in a cage and they're gonna slowly roll down the pitch.
So what you do is don't let them punch you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Damn, that that is some horrible and lovely fan art at the same time.
The lines are like the Madden lines.
Oh.
We need a studio thing where we can do like pop-ups and stuff and draw lines everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, can I be Statsman?
Yeah,
Mhm.
rather than me linking to this in the YouTube description, because I always forget, as you know, I am uploading all of them, like I said, to Facebook, so that is the best and most surefire way to figure out where what we're talking about.
Unless I'm talking, then
Yeah,
no one
well,
can figure it
then
out.
you're probably out of luck. Let's
And
see.
also, you probably don't really care what I be saying.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Okay, now actually, since depending on what he's going to do with these guys, I might actually just run and score.
Okay. How long? No, hold on. We got a measuring tape here. There's in Australia apparently in some mountains just like 8-inch long pink slugs have just been popping up out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
Were
Let's
they
see.
drinking?
Okay.
That's some Junji Ito shit.
I was gonna say the other guy,
Which
other
guy?
Shintaro.
Shintaro
Well,
Keigo.
we have
No, they need to be poop for that.
we have rerolls, so I'm gonna give it to DOA. The D stands for desk.
They look really cool. Like you're bright pink.
Because that way,
Oh my
hopefully,
god.
he can then
Also,
get
holy
1
shit.
SPP. Level up.
Like
But it's
20
a GFI, so it's a bit risky. We'll see how it goes.
That's big. That's a big slug. 8
Are you
inches.
sure this isn't a hoax?
You know how Eldad had the tape measure nearby? That reminded me of the
Your life?
guy that came up with Mario and what's his name? Shigeru Miyamoto. Have you heard about his
I have
Because
not
he's
heard about
small.
this dude. Who is this
have
man?
you heard about his favorite game to play that isn't a computer game?
Is it
No,
Zelda?
what is
Final
it?
Fantasy 13.
It's not. It's no.
That's
Jesus.
the PS3 and
Christ.
360 it's not a computer game.
Shut the. What he does is he brings a tape measure with him wherever he goes, and if he
Uh-huh.
sees something, he tries to guess how long it is, and he'll get the tape measure out, measure it, and see how accurate he was.
Acrobats.
That's a
That's-
good game.
Yeah.
Boom.
I'll be
Well,
checking
I'm
out
gonna
that, but
try it.
You know what? No wonder he invented video games.
Yeah.
'Cause it sounds pretty dull after a while.
No, when you get good at it, it's going to be fun. Oh man, like I just guessed the finger was off by 1 centimeter. I felt really good.
Let's see.
That's what he's after. That sweet rush, being right about length.
Run.
You're going to keep playing this game after the stream, aren't you? You're just going to think about it and go, I wonder how long that is now. Ooh.
Oh, I guessed my phone exactly.
Nice. Congrats.
Is that because you remember the press release?
No,
About how big it is.
I don't fucking remember. I don't care about phone press releases.
Are you sure? Are
Yeah.
you sure you actually
That's what-
remembered exactly? We're more like, I want a really big phone, so
I want a really big. I need a phone no smaller than 12 inches.
that's
It's very important for my hobby.
okay. Everyone, take. That's not
Oh.
what I want,
Oh.
or that's not what I wanted.
And the reroll.
It's alright.
Easy.
It's alright.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
There's never been an easier two-die blocking
Actually,
that you've ever seen.
Let's do this because this is actually safer. There we go. You don't want to stand here, so let's risk dodging away. Oh, I've got the most agile fucking rats tonight.
I liked Alphador7 in the chat saying Shigeru Miyamoto must be embarrassing of the gents.
Yeah.
Embarrassing what?
In the
Well,
men's bathroom.
at this point, he probably has a really good like eye measure, so he can just go 12 centimeters.
Tiny dick.
This joke doesn't work because toilets in Japan are very different.
You have
never
to
been.
squat down.
Oh, that's sweet.
You heard it here first from the master of Japanese toilets, Ethan Steele.
I wish I
And,
mastered the Japanese
With
toilet.
commentary. See, this is why we need the GD Studio overlay. Like, I need to pop up in the bottom right. In Japanese toilets, you need to squat down to pee. It's really weird.
Yoon, how many times have you peed in a Japanese toilet?
Many times.
That's not good.
How many breads have you eaten?
How many maid cafes did you go to?
Again, how many
Zero.
breads have you eaten
Wow.
in your life?
Wait, go to Japan.
How many breads you have eaten? That's a rhetorical question. I'll add your notes.
No, I'm saying it's the response to the maid question. The answer is he doesn't eat bread apparently. He's a fucked up idiot.
Yeah, that is some fucked up idiot.
I think you should replace the skulls on the dice with Kappa.
We
You
don't
never
even-
figured out what it was.
It's some guy.
Yeah,
Some guy.
yeah, some guy isn't really good enough for me to try and mod the freaking game again, just to... No. Hey! He wasted a reroll. Excellent.
Fucker.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to these goblins, but like the last two games, they've just been on
They
fire.
finally decided to pick up the slack.
Yeah. We're gonna blitz this thrower here before we run in, because if I can get rid of him, that would be lovely. Oh, and I can do it with this guy. So that means I'm gonna put this guy before I do anything else, and do some extra safe stuff by moving some extra cover over here, so that, well, if I dub skull stuff, it's not gonna be as horrible. So here we go. Go, mighty blow guy.
I'll say. Whew.
Come on. Come
I'll
on.
say blows
Wow.
mightily.
Roll a 6, why don't you?
Say.
DOA! The D stands for death.
Love that guy.
Yeah. Well, that guy's, I guess, would be the Look at my fucking KO rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like the goblins always want to get in
Mm-hmm.
and have a good time.
While the
All up in
human
nines on.
blitzers, I'm like, nah, guys, I don't wanna. No. Don't do this to me.
Don't make me beat up a goblin, please.
Please, they stink. They have 2 heads. How can you not have noticed this?
Hold on. Oh, yeah.
Everybody do the dinosaur is stuck in my brain for some reason.
No.
Is that
You
because you
were
watched the
really
Mario
fucked
Brothers
up.
movie recently?
No. I wish
Maybe
I
you
did
should.
though.
Maybe we should.
No.
It's a really good film.
Yeah. Everyone's good in
Sure.
it.
I had some things stuck in my head. They were remembering much.
Dennis
And I'm not gonna try to remember because
Dennis Hopper's really good in it.
Everyone's really good in it.
I was
I'm
thinking
good in
about Adam and Joe's song about Bob Hoskins, and at the start of that they say, "Come on, Uncle Bobo, tell us about the making of the Super Mario Brothers movie." It's a really good song. That's my story.
Rip.
The making of the movie is actually very interesting.
Did
if
you
you're
know-
an idiot like me?
That fungus can be turned into a
Bungus.
human.
What?
Is it
I'll
an
say-
orc?
Someone has
Sounds
not
like an
seen the
orc.
Super Mario Brothers movie lately.
No, I
So
saw it
call me red-handed.
10 years ago? No, more than that.
Because the king has been... I don't know if he's been turned into a fungus, but for some reason he's a fungus that basically looks like cobweb.
Yeah, he's one of them weird funguses that's...
He is not a
Real big.
toadstool.
Fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at these. I love several of my dudes. More importantly, I love my goblins. I'm gonna be really sad when they die.
Oh no.
Maybe you get lucky and the Skaven will die instead.
There you go, everybody. Yeah, at one point the Super Mario Brothers movie was gonna have like a Mad Max style death race in it.
Oh my
Cool.
god.
And another one was gonna have Bruce Willis crawling through some vents. Like in Die Hard. Just because why not? Basically Nintendo said, do whatever you want, it's just gotta be finished by this date.
Was the death race bit going to be Mario Kart? And they throw turtle shells and bananas at each other.
Who even knows?
Hey, I've got a plus agility thrower here. That rolled snake eyes, and I realized. Well, at least I'm smart after it. I've done my fails. Oh wow. Okay. That was still lucky. Because I didn't cover this end. Now it's not that bad because most of these guys are over here, and these guys are still intact. So the fact that I moved these guys are actually okay for me. But had I should have covered up properly before I did that, just to be sure I didn't snake eyes. And that would probably have included me running this guy and just putting him like over here or over here to once again put down some extra tackle zones just to make it harder for the human team to run back. And also even these out a bit, probably put this guy forward, since they don't need to be this far back right now. But still, that was lucky, getting a blitz. And I'm fast enough that I can make it harder. Like, he's gonna have to focus on knocking down my blitzer, which he did, rather than like running forward. So I've kind of delayed his touchdown attempt a bit longer, like I said, I didn't want to score in turn 2. I scored in turn 3, but that's mostly because I. Oh well. Because in a longer just blocking war, my guys won't hold up. But if I move people around and have them be annoying, I can utilize my movement and make it much harder for him. But we'll see how this. Well, it's all going to depend on where the thrower goes, because if he goes around here, I can move my defensive line up. And this ogre is currently trapped because I can hopefully dodge away with these goblins and then just leave one by the ogre. And that should, since he doesn't have block, he can only knock me down in a pow. Oh, he picked it up. Okay, I'm not really sure what his plan is here, because he can't really defend this side too much. Because, let's see, where is he? Where is he? He's right here. Yeah, these guys don't have, they don't have guard. And that is, well, that's better for me than it is for him. I'm gonna put him over here, and I'm gonna stand this guy up again.
Turn 16 foul isn't griefing.
What's the point? There's no point in
No,
that.
that's just spite fouling. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's trolling.
Because you're angry at losing. It's not trolling.
No, it's griefing. I mean, it's
Well,
it's
there's no
not
real
griefing.
point to it, though.
It's a spite foul. Don't do it. It's just silly and bad sportsmanship. And if you're gonna lose,
Yeah.
you might as well have like some. I'm not gonna say honor
It's
because
perfectly
this is
legal.
It's perfectly legal. It's just bad manners.
It's perfectly legal. It's just literally having a tantrum and throwing all the pieces on the floor and going, "No, fuck you, Dad. I'll beat you at one day."
It's also like technically not illegal to like shit on someone's car. Probably.
Don't try that one out.
If nobody catches you. But nobody does it because most people are complete assholes.
Also, like it doesn't matter because in this we're probably not going to play these guys again, so injuring one of their guys isn't a thing. That said, we've played Dave 999 3 times now. Maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
but never the same team twice. So again,
No, we have fought the same team twice.
Nope.
It was the team with the death
The
roll.
dwarves.
The dwarfs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
oh,
that's
who
not
fucking cares
same
about
teams on our
dwarves?
end. That doesn't count either.
Yeah.
Either. Like,
Like you do it, like you can do it if you really want in a.
no, basically it boils down to this: don't do it because you're an ass if you're doing it. You could make an argument if you're in a tournament and you know you're going to play against that guy at a later date, but that is still a pretty shitty argument, and it's basically in there to make sure that okay, well, I know that you're an ass, and don't do it. It's
Like
Like
if you're fouling a guy because you think you're gonna see him again later in the tournament, probably try doing it before turn 16, maybe.
like
Someone, the Twitch guy, Unaralis, brings up an interesting hypothetical. Is turn 16 foul is still an asshole move if you've also been fouling for the other 15 turns?
Yes, but it's like fouling at any other point is totally fine. If you foul if you think you're going to win the game. The thing is, the reason you don't foul on turn 16 is because at that point you can't win the game by fouling.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically how you do it. It's the same argument that idiot like shitlords that play, say, Call of Duty and just do a bunch of profanity to mentally disrupt the other team. It's basically the same argument. You're just looking like an ass and pretending like you're not.
But yeah, I mean, there's literally no point. Like, you're not even mentally disrupting anyone. Like, they're just gonna be gone forever.
They'll probably just mute you, and
Yeah.
now you're just swearing to
Ba-
an empty Xbox.
And also, I think it's one of them things like, I started playing this game on the board game, which is the original game. And when you're playing the board game, like, you have someone that's sitting opposite you.
And like, it's not a very large player base. It's likely to be someone from like a hobby club that you're going to see for
and
like months.
and there's a social conduct that means, for some reason, it's easier to spite file someone on the web because you're anonymous. But that's not how the world like works in general.
It's anonymous, and you're also like very likely to. I don't know how like you seem to get a lot of repeat guys playing this, but it's still a larger pool of people, and there's less of a chance of you playing Blood Bowl again than there is if there's like 5 guys in the hobby shop.
Vesmo, what if you need to remove the player to score a touchdown?
Then it's fine.
Then that's alright, that's fine. If you need to stomp on a dude because he's like you've managed to get so blocked in.
But that is let's be clear here. That's not what we're talking about. Either you're like, that is a perfectly fine excuse, but that is not a spite foul. All I'm saying is don't spite foul, which is doing a turn 16 foul when you have nothing to gain from it. There's really nothing more you need to add to that, because that's all there is.
Yeah.
Let's see. I really want him to be over here. Okay.
It all ties into the general internet rule of maybe don't be a dick to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe don't. Maybe just.
And also, I'm actually, for some reason, people get really frustrated when I say don't spite foul and try to come up with like different reasons why you should spite foul. And like I said,
I like the one where it was like if you were also fouling for over 15 turns.
Like if you have a reason to make a foul, if you can win the game by doing it, it's not
a spite foul.
Exactly.
It's a tactical foul, which is fine. Do that.
Yeah, Nadaras puts it quite well. Don't foul if you're not going to gain anything from it.
It's why when people in the chat go, foul that guy, and cKnoor goes, no. It's because a lot of the time when people say foul that guy, it's actually got a really low chance of success, and it's more likely that cKnoor's guy will get sent off. And that's the opposite of what you want to happen in a foul. Yeah, but it's not funny, though. It's just dumb.
It's funny for me.
Yeah, because you're dumb. But if there's a war dancer and it's turn 5, and you've got him completely surrounded, and it's like a +7 assist foul on a guy, and you've got a zombie, and you don't care if he gets sent off, yeah, that's a foul you take. But if it's just, a war dancer fell down and I've got one guy next to him, and they're completely surrounded, no assists on the foul, you don't do it because it's just dumb. It's like doing a pass when you're surrounded by guys. It's just not going to work. You're just going to get sent off and then go, oh, well.
Fouling modifiers work they give you, for every extra player you have that's not in an opponent's tackle zone around whoever you're going to foul, it's going to give a +1 to the armor value roll. So, but you don't get anything on the injury roll. So you're very likely to break armor, but then you still have to roll well.
Usually not sure if God works. Like, don't do this.
Mighty Blow does I can't actually remember, but I doubt it.
Chainsaw
No,
does.
Mighty Blow only works on blocks. Dirty Player works on
Yeah,
fouls.
that's why there's the separate skill.
The chainsaw works on both.
Yeah, but chainsaw, yes, because chainsaw.
Because chainsaw's a special thing. Let's look. Well, I typed in Mighty Bowl instead of Mighty Blow, and I wondered why it didn't show up in the
I love
instruction
Mighty
book.
Ball Chaos Edition.
I love KFC.
Now I'm gonna have to run and do
Yeah,
stuff.
Mighty Blow is you do it when an opponent is knocked down by this player during a block. Like, specifically, it mentions that.
Well, thank you very much for.
No
that's some good-
problem.
Pretty sure Mighty Blow works with Palion.
Yes.
If it hasn't already
Yeah.
been used.
Yeah, if it hasn't already been used, it does. And that's when you're piling on. You're piling on when you've broken armor, so you're re-rolling the injury roll, and you want a better injury, and like especially if you haven't used Mighty Blow.
Okay. Let's see here. Can I get around? No. That means we get to do that. Yes. And
I'm looking at the special play cards in the rules, and some of them are really good.
yep, they're just very, very expensive.
50,000 gold to randomly draw one card from 13 for a miscellaneous mayhem. And there's one where it's like a goblin who's wants to fly over the pitch to watch a Doom Diver gets hit by the ball, so it scatters further on kickoff.
Oh! Oh! Under the fridge, being brutal. Smashing a knee. Oh, and Apple to dead.
Ouch.
Which is never fun.
Oh no.
I'm gonna post that picture. I'm gonna post it in the chat.
Oh, and wow. And then a KO on that. Okay.
It's a really good yearbook picture. I'm sorry.
The quotes are the best part.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they should do ball clone. The random chaos of Zinch has affected the ball, and another one pops out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first person to cross an end zone with the ball rolls the die, and on a 1 and 3, the ball vanishes because it wasn't real.
Now the question is, do I do that and then yeah, let's go for it. Because I really need a 2-die block on this guy. Well, that's not exactly where I wanted to go because that's dumb, but okay. Oh, and he made it anyways. Cool. Check this out! This is not gonna work, by the way.
You say that,
And then it didn't work.
and you are correct.
But hopefully, let's see. This is his turn 14. Can he score? Here's the thing. He needs to... If he scores now, he's going to give me 2 turns to score again. Which I might be able to do. If he doesn't, and he scores next
just
turn,
plus 666.
he's only going to give me 1 turn, which means he can... I can't do a 1-turn touchdown, probably. That said, though, if he does that, I'm going to have enough... He can't really protect his guys down here well enough. Especially not now that I've knocked out half of them. He's down 4 dudes compared to my 2. But he might run and blitz with the Ogre, which is probably what I would do, because then he gets 3 die. Unfortunately, okay, he did. So that means he's probably going to dodge out, I guess. Well, he could blitz out, but that seems needlessly dangerous. He does have a reroll. Oh, he's going to blitz out. And it worked, which is slightly annoying, because now he... Well, no, he can't. I still have enough goblins. I guess he could... Yeah, he could run over here if he wanted to. Shouldn't have said that. Well, no, that's not going to be... Oh, whew! That's good of him to score, because if he hadn't, it would have actually been pretty difficult for me to get over
If
here.
he had scored in the next turn.
I would have had to do more GFIs, and I would have had to dodge with my thrower in through a tackle zone, which is never good. And now it's, let's see, it's 9 versus 8, I think. Yeah. Yep.
You didn't touch anyone this time.
Well, I'll touch someone.
Okay, these special play cards have gone from bigger scatter because it hits a goblin to your team has a really sexy cheerleader that distracts everybody. One of your guys has magic gloves of holding, and by that it means that he's put glue on his gloves, so he's got sure hands and catch, but he can't pass or hand off the ball because it's just stuck to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get into Iron Man, where a player dedicates the match to his recently departed mom, and he can't be injured, only stunned, because he refuses to go away.
Yeah, the cards are really good. Unfortunately, you get to pick a deck, and then you're randomly assigned the amount of cards you buy. So you might get a really cool card.
Yeah, like this one's got 18 cards in it with the Iron Man one, and it's 200,000 gold to draw one card.
Mm-hmm.
And like they're all pretty good, but
Okay, so we're gonna go on this side because that's where there's less guard.
yeah, like one player of your choice can convert any and all block dice he rolls to defend the down results. Where he just knocks everybody down. He's just the best. And you can choose one player on. There's one way you choose one player on the other team, and he always has to take his action first or not take an action at all because he's a big diva. So that's really really good.
Hey, you just passed 666 viewers.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
I said that like 5 minutes ago.
Oh wow.
Nobody
Shut the
listens to what you
I
say.
am sorry we pooped on your parade. I'm
At
really
least you're now.
gonna have to. Well, here's the problem. Well, actually, no. I can put this guy here because he hasn't actually protected his sides because he doesn't have enough players. Should have put him one further up. I'm not sure why I didn't do that.
It's not a card game. It's cards you can draw
Yeah.
for Blood Bowl.
The way it works is you get inducement money, but in this version, oh well, that is unlucky for me. Can't really complain because I got it myself. That said, though, it's not as good for him as well. It wasn't that great for me either, but the kick is landing straight behind the thrower. He can't actually. He can just reach the thrower with this lineman, but I don't think he's allowed to use these because they're on the LOS. He might be able to move these two.
They aren't based, so you can move them.
Yeah, but now he moved this lineman, Like, these guys, they're going to have to do a GFI to get there. And I'm going to assume one of the blitzers might blitz through. But luckily for me, this guy has plus agility, so even if he's based, he can hopefully just run back, pick it up. And if they do commit players to running down and basing this thrower, they can't commit as many over here. So I can hopefully, well, depending on what he does, he's probably going to keep some people back. But the more players he actually commits down here, in a sense, assuming I don't roll a 1, is actually better for me. Because then I can hopefully just hand it off to a Skaven that can then use their superior movement to... Okay, that was actually very strange. Well, no, it wasn't very strange, but this guy is clearly less of a... Well, in this case, I don't know, if he thought I was SPP farming, then that's clever, because he has 3 SPPs, I might have wanted to give it to him. But by going to the side here, rather than taking one of the Underworld Goblins out, he can't actually run through, because, well...
He's playing for the draw.
Yeah, and now he's really overcommitted to this flank. So what we're gonna do is
Run to scoring position.
let's see here. Oh, we're gonna do this. Okay, you need to go stand over here to protect the ball. Ah, that was just what I needed.
Flash.
And I'm gonna run him down. And we're gonna do a handoff over here. The reason I'm doing this early is because if I can outrun him... Well, okay. In case people missed that, what just happened was me making a pass and then failing to catch it and it scattering back to the thrower.
Now you make a nice little goblin cage.
There we go. And once again, now he has to decide, do I want to commit to trying to get rid of, get into this cage, which, let's be honest, isn't that hard, or do I want to run up here and try to stop him from doing anything? Unfortunately, both my blitzers are so fast that I only have to get...
Can his lineman push your blitzer out?
What?
Can his lineman push your blitzer out?
Well, yes. No, he can't. No, I don't think he has enough movement. Because he needs to get up here and then...
You'd have to dodge.
No, not only that, but he's gonna have to... Well, let's... No, that is not good.
Probably the best he could hope for.
Yeah, it's... Oh, wait, actually, hang on. Let's have a look at the pushing possibilities. I need someone here and here.
Can't you
Or-
just blitz out with the blitzer?
Yeah,
Or
I can.
no.
That's probably what I'm gonna have to do.
It's
But that's
still bad though.
well, yeah, it's a 1-die block, so it's let's see, it's yeah, it's a 3+, so it's a dodge. But it's a dodge I'd rather not have to make. Now, luckily, my thrower is amazing at passing, and he's not blocking my cage enough.
Still, it's pretty risky with the.
Well, it's
Okay.
more importantly, it's not very risky. It's rather currently it's the least risky thing I can do, because I'm not entirely. Okay, so he's gonna try and go for. He wants me to fail, so he can get the chance to
Score.
which means I need to put some dudes over here first. And we'll put this guy over here. And bed to the bone, you get to stand up because click broom is going to blitz out. Do it. Oh, whoa, okay.
Fingers crossed.
That's basically, that's rolling a 6.
There's the third flash.
Love that guy.
And now an easy pass and a win.
Easy
Pretty good
pass
game.
and a victory.
We are going to go for the 3+ here, because I'm out of rerolls. And I got an accurate pass. Let's see if there's a catch.
You gotta reroll.
No.
It does not
Oh, fucking dingus.
destroy the.
Well, he
Dingle.
rolled a 1. Click broom can't win anything. I still feel like we went toe-to-toe against some humans and we tied at least. It's always a good start.
You didn't have your muscle player and they had 4 guard, I think, was it? Or 3 guard?
No, 2.
3 guard.
Yeah, 3 guard.
Now people are crying in the chat. How many times is that something like that you've gone for it and it's worked?
More
All
than
the
it
time.
hasn't.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
literally never failed.
Until today.
Yeah, that was it.
It's a landmark.
No, we
We're gonna
actually
lose our keypad
pur-
sponsorship with this
purple.
now.
We
Realise
actually
that now.
we failed the hard bit. I mean the
You
blitz
succeeded in
out
the easy-
was equally
No.
hard because that was also 3+ roll. Well, he does have block, so even if I rolled it both down, I could have then maybe dodged out. But that was a 3+ roll. The pass itself was a 3+ roll, but that 3+
You can
roll
reroll.
was had a pass reroll. So we actually, well, we failed the hardest possible part because that was a 3+ without a reroll.
No, the catch was a 3+.
No, the catch isn't a 2+, it's a 3+. It
Yeah.
did say 2+, I saw that too, but that is cyanide line. It's a
Yes,
3+.
I'd like to lie.
It would have been a 2+ if we had agility 2.
What?
Well, he's going to try and go for the... He's going to run his thrower back here. Probably pass to this blitzer, who can then run and do a handoff down here. I assume. Yeah, because he can't actually pass to any of these guys. And this guy can't reach, so it's going to have to be the blitzer. That means this goblin gets a chance to intercept. But he failed. Blitzer caught it. And now he's going to have to dodge into a tackle zone, which is a 4+, and then 3+. So neither of us get to do the bullshit.
Oh, pretty good for humans.
Yeah, no, he
Is Ivy just turned into the villain from a really shit fantasy adventure?
He hasn't just turned into him.
yeah.
Pretty good for a human.
We only got 30k. That's nothing. Teenage Beanbag leveled up.
Love that guy.
Davian the Dragon Knight did also level up.
Wow.
The guy who got fucking knocked out in the very
Yeah,
first
the guy who just
Holy
had
fuck!
a rock
Look
go on
at
his
look at our
face.
team. Everyone's back having a good time.
Double.
Mm.
Woo.
Ooh, ooh, yes.
But now he's
Okay,
not going to
well-
be the world's best at throwing. He's
gonna be
just
the
going to
world's
be the
best at
world's best
everything.
thrower.
Yeah, he's basically our amazing ball carrier now. But if that's what he's gonna be, that's what he's gonna be. I'm not gonna pass up. Strength.
You're not going to pass up a +1 agility, +1 strength, strong arm, pass, sure hands.
No,
Dude,
not today.
you know what?
Any other day.
Yeah.
Any other day I'd throw it away as garbage trash, but this guy, 7447 stat line, strong arm pass, he's got so many free rerolls.
Here-
Fuck.
Yeah, and he's got sure hands, so he can't get strip balled.
It's like, oh.
Here's the thing, like he's now worth more than our troll.
Yeah.
First of all. But secondly, I think he's actually now my favorite. It used to be Click Broom. Now it's Teenage Beanbag. He's come from behind.
Yeah.
And just
He needs. But the problem is now he needs block and dodge.
yeah,
Fuck.
and everything else. Yeah,
really
this
good 'cause
team
there's
is
now
really
these-
strong. We got 2+ strength guys, which is not. It's not very that's not how it usually
To be
goes.
fair, one of them's a goblin.
Yeah. Goodbye,
Those two guys
YouTube.
need-
But 4
Bye, YouTube.
7